things I'm over these days, man. I'm over everything sounding the same on the radio and all these unjust killings, man. It's just crazy. You gotta stop. Yeah, it's Keith Turner and Out of Reach. Listen, I'm over being overlooked for the overrated, over being discriminated cause I'm melanated, over the industries of being oversaturated with rappers who have no respect for pioneers who made it possible to even do this in and cash out. Y'all get a gimmick, collect the money, and y'all mash out. I'm over reminiscing about the days when women got recognition without having their ass out. I'm over the over-sexualized visuals, the dark versus light skin, colorism is pitiful. I'm over the overly spiritual pastors robbing the sheep, got them giving up money for a miracle. Over being underpaid at a job with no room to grow, and not having enough dough to run my own show. I'm over shut doors, so I'ma take the keys like my name was Swizz and get it overseas and get cheese. And for that I would not conform and dumb it down just because it's your new norm. I'm sticking to my guns, blasting my sound, and pitching to like a circus cause I'm over these clowns. Over you know who you're dealing with. It's Keith Turner, queen with the tournament. Nothing lay down my crown. Y'all better be afraid. Over you know who you're dealing with. Keith Turner. Y'all better be afraid. Overly medicated, this generation's sedated. Zandy raps overplayed, y'all, let's terminate it. You think I overstated? Have I said it enough? Not even close when your fam's in comas over the stuff. You think I'm overly tough? I'm just getting my gains. Imagine how much I press it when I'm feeling those strains. You think I'm steroid popping, how I'm pushing the train without it now being broken. Yes, king overcame the politics and not being treated the same. I'm over the bullshit, so I'm making my own lane. Where there is no limit, and I can bolt like thunder with a lot over my head, but trust it won't take me under. Beast what I've been through. Stay consistent, cooler than an igloo. Didn't do it for ice or a red bottom shoe. Stay true to the art, now my time's come. It's overdue. Over you know who you're dealing with. It keeps Turner, queen with the tournament. Nothing lay down my crown. Y'all better be afraid. Over you know who you're dealing with. Keep Turner. Y'all better be afraid.
Peace and infinite blessings, family. I am Farugh Ma'at. Welcome to BMa'at Inc., where we share strategies and life lessons to empower, strengthen, and maintain the family nucleus from a Pan-African perspective. Today is March 14th, 2022, show number 6. This show is dedicated to the spirit of Harriet Tubman as we are on this journey for real and powerful true freedom and liberation. Thank you for joining us on this global movement towards self-discovery and empowerment, which equals true liberation and freedom. So this is Women's History and Empowerment Month. Of course, we're going to focus on the African goddess to highlight and the works that they are doing in the community to make us who we are, the powerful beings, majestic beings that we are. Today, I have the honor and the privilege to have Empress Netfah. Yes. Okay. I will talk to you later. Hold on. Let me finish your introduction. Netfah is a holistic designer and wraptologist, right? Has been enduring women with her unique one-of-a-kind creations for over 25 years. Soul owner, SOUL, I love that, of Simply Netfah Design House, where her concept to completion to creation are based on the idea of conscious dressing for the healing, nurturing, and the beautifying of the sacred body temple. As a certified holistic health counselor, under the International Board of African Thinkers. This show is going to be so lit because your bio alone is just setting a platform for a dynamic exchange. By tradition, our dress and the meaning became a form of self-expression through cultivation, evolutionary cultivation on her craft and the sacred art of beautifying. Sister Netfah continues to help influence and fashion women into looking and feeling their best, one creation at a time. Introducing Simply Netfah. How are you? Can you
Okay.
hear me?
You know what? I
Okay, there we
lost you
go.
for a second there.
Okay. So, how are you this wonderful evening?
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
I'm having a
Very
hard time
slightly, I
hearing
can hear
you.
you.
Okay. All right, you're coming in kind of choppy, but I'm well. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm better now. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Something enough for do we need to reboot or you're frozen? Okay. All right. Yeah. So as we go through the technical difficulties and work through them, I've been working with Simply Netfah for a period of time now. I can't even remember how long ago. Um, but she, every time I wear her clothing, like I got a couple of her pieces, and I know she predominantly works with women. But she does some men's design, and I was gracious to receive. Up, you back, Empress? Can you hear me? Okay. So I can't you say something. Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue the story. She has graced me on a couple items, and the items are like, um, and I can't wait till she really get into the design, the process of how she creates the design she creates, because they are like extremely comfortable. Yes, can you hear me? Okay. The clothes are extremely comfortable, and it, apparently she goes through a whole process of adorning clothes just for the individual. Um, and even though she didn't even like have my sizes, but the hold on, family. Okay. Um, yeah, she says she can hear me, but she can't see me. I don't know what's going on with that on the end, on that end. Um, but yeah, so her clothes, and anybody who knows Simply Netfah knows she put a lot of work, and not just physical work, but she does a lot of spiritual work into the clothes that she makes for others. Um, and she does like several classes, like even though she's a designer, but she's also she does hair wraps classes, actually hair wrapping classes, and she talks about the colors, the science of color, and how it affects our different auras and speak to um, our spirits and our energy. Um, let's see. Um, yeah, and it's like I'm in the fashion industry, and so I deal with um, different clothing, different designers, different energies, and a lot of individuals don't come from an African holistic perspective, and this is why this platform was created to have these kind of conversations to have, because when Africans participate in art, any kind of any form of communication is always multifaceted. Um, so even in our dress and our wears, there's a reason, and it's a mission in everything that we do, and she's um, equipped to explain um, how our dress um, is not just to look good, but it's also to feel good and to communicate a message to others and to change the dynamic, the energy um, in the environments we enter. Um, so we're going to talk about the science of like sacred adornment, crowning yourself with your colors, um, and we're going to talk on the holistic adornment for men. Like I never associated adornment with men, um, and what that looks like. What's the process behind that? Um, and she gave language to things that I do. I didn't understand why I do the things I do or why it's so important to, as much as possible, to express, to um, rep the culture. Um, I knew that was something that I like to do, but I didn't know it's so much more bigger than just, it's so much bigger than me just rocking stuff that I like. That is inspiration to others. Hold on. So it's an it's a I ain't gonna say word permission, but inspire others to just really um, to shine a light and be who they are, and it's okay to be that and do that and express that. I love that logo. That logo is so dope. Um, so yeah, so and that is more. It's a transformational experience. Like yes, we can have the knowledge of self, and we can study and we can read books, but people tend to have a tendency of doing what you do as opposed to what you say. And so I know for myself, wearing cultural
Peace.
clothing for men, that it's not just something that we do for Black events or African events, that we're not, that's not something that we do, that we just do for um, February Black History Month, that this is our culture. It is not a subculture. So um, my my culture is infused in everything that I do. Like so, if I'm wearing sweatshirts, I'm wearing sweatsuits, I'm wearing sneakers, I'm wearing anything I'm wearing will have some hint of culture in it, because that's who I am, and that's the message that I want to um, um, convey to my people. That it's okay to rock this joint 365, 7 days a week, because it's ours, and it's not just for a special occasion. Now you can step it up a level when you go into like an African gala or something like that, but dashikis are not just for February and African events. It's a shirt. All the dashiki is an African shirt. You know what I mean? And so it's okay to wear every day. Um, let's see what else I wanted to cover. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to cover, and I wanted to get a her view on the current feminist movement, um, by it being like like I said, Women History and Empowerment Month. Um, we just really wanted to highlight sisters, African goddesses doing stuff in our community and doing great things. And hold on. Okay. So maybe I need to exit out. I'm going to exit out and then come back in and maybe reset everything. So people hold on, stand by.
Olójorogbo, Olójúiná, Ọba Àkóso Olùfẹ́ra, Ọba Àhẹ́bíọ́sọ, Àràrá
Bye-bye, Shango. Baba Tahir, last name RBG. For the next 20 years, they gon' follow me. Way too humble at times, biters be banking on it. Now I'm thinking on it when I cut on the beat. And the verse starts spilling like a rooster at bar. I used to set off the cipher, now the hype is the street. Praying I would give it up. Yeah, I'm hip to your wishes. Hatred's a sickness and I can detect it without speech, hater. More flavors and some now laters. Small country town invader, profound, powerful innovator. Stay on the road like a Winnebago racing at Talladega. I made your alley traders like a skater would. How I'm doing, I'ma say I'm good. Even if I wasn't, I'd never admit it. I'm seasoned and gifted and black. Every rap got apps getting you lifted. Classic flowetry, picturesque with it, so vivid, homie, you know it's me. Who else sound like liquid gold and killing shows, repping for the indigos? Priests, priestesses, and practitioners. Marathon finishers, jealous heart diminishes. You think I'm braggadocious with it cause you bogus. Get it only when it's given to you cause it ain't living through you.
All right, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. All right. Okay. Well, welcome again to BMa'at Inc. We're gonna work through this. Okay. We're gonna work through this. We're gonna keep it moving. And it's funny because uh,
Praise Nat Turner, glory to Garvey, and long live the spirit of the Honorable Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
Oh, say, can you see white folks oppressing me as they spew for their lives and plan my people's demise? Whose broad stripes and bright stars represent all the scars inflicted upon our race, a great people displaced. Now the time has come for the revolution as we march through the night and take all of their lives. Starving land and red and black and green, African flag wave. When we win the victory, forever
all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back. We're back. We're back. So the Empress can come back on, hopefully. And you know it's gonna be a dope show. They throw all the interference and distractions in there. They don't want this information to get out. All right, so when I linked back up with the brother, Knowledge Born Allah, he gave me this title, man, and I really appreciate this title, man. The title is African Restoration Specialist, and that's something that I strive to be, because we are broken people, and it's not our fault that we are. There are systems in place to keep us broken and not hitting our full potential, and so I want to be part of that um, culture to restore our people to our traditional greatness, where we was teaching the world and the world seeked us out to get morality, to get um, strategies to create a civilization, to create agriculture, agriculture, and all the other sciences and skills that help a nation to be a fertile and producing civilization. So the mission of Through the Knowledge Radio is to provide unbiased, objective platform to speak to our troubles and provide holistic solutions based media and build a coalition to aid in our collective African liberation. And this is why I'm proud to be part of this movement because it is a movement. And yeah, so I guess we're going to switch. Um, oh, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Hey, hey,
Hey,
look at that smile. Look at that smile. All right, I can't hear you. You can hear me?
I can hear you fine. You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Wow, you got the yeah, your voice is like um I don't know what's going on with the volume. What's going on with the sound effect? Um, but you
I
can
can
hear
hear
me
you.
though?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. Technology is great when it works, you know?
Yeah, I wish you could hear what we're hearing.
Oh, should I
um,
come out and come back in?
uh, what can we do about that?
I'm going to leave and come back.
Yeah, I can see you well, but your voice, yeah, it's not even your voice.
All
It's
right. I'm
like,
going to leave and come back.
but
All right. Come back.
this is interesting. Um, yeah, so it's such a great show, man. It's such a great. The sister is so great at what she do. I just want y'all to experience and what I haven't been experiencing for years with her. Um, I want so badly for this for y'all because um, there's healing in our garments. There's healing in self-expression, and she can guide you in that because we need healing on all aspects, from every aspect. As much healing as we can get, we need. And yeah, I just want to try give y'all like a little insight on how she does it and how you can implement little daily strategies to to expedite the healing that you need in your life. Um, and we're gonna work through this. I don't, no matter how long it takes. I believe this knowledge is this knowledge is important to share. Um, yeah, they got their gremlins in here deep today. Um, it's funny because we never had this kind of issue before. Um, we had hiccups, but not never like this. Um, so we're gonna go on with the show. Um, and I guess I really not good about talking about what I'm doing, but I do have a fashion show that's coming up um, soon, July 13th, if I'm not mistaken. But I have a couple of projects prior to that. But that's just going to be a big show. Um, and again, I will be modeling cultural influence, where culture will inspire, where um, that's the only thing that I want to model. If I'm going to model, I want to model those type of things. I'm not interested in being the next model. I have no interest in that. If it happens, it happens. But I know that comes with a lot of stuff that I'm not willing to do or be involved in. But representation matters. And so if I can take our culture with integrity to mainstream, then I'm willing to do that. But integrity has to be attached with it. Our culture has to be attached to it. Our ancestors has to be attached to it. Mother Africa and the liberation of Mother Africa has to be attached to that. Because that's the message I'm bringing. I already turned down several opportunities because they wanted me to do something that was not culturally centered. And that's to be expected. They're gonna test your resolve. They're gonna test to see if you're really about that life. And once they see you willing to do anything and everything to get in that space, then they got you. And so this is why I work. This is why I have multiple streams of income. That way I can never be put in a position to be desperate. Because that's a lot of times with people do things they don't want to do. They do it out of desperation. They do it without survival. So you have to purchase your freedom. You just really do. And so you have to go in that mindset that go in it with a plan and hold fast to your principles and hold fast to your ideals and the message that whatever legacy you want to leave behind, hold on to that, because that's going to be your guiding force. That's going to be based on everything that you do, how you move, and your thoughts and your process could be based off that legacy that you want to leave behind. And so if you want to leave a legacy of self-sufficiency, of African excellence, then there are certain things they can't, even if they offer you millions of dollars, you're not going to be willing to do. Because, hold on. Yeah, because I can't even see you. Your name is up there, but I can't see you. So, yeah, so they can offer you whatever. And if you are anchored in your message, if you anchor in your purpose, they can't move you as easily. Okay. All right, so family, I'm going to go out again and come back, and we're going to refresh, and we're going to come back, and we're going to do the show.
Yeah. Stiglo, aka Stiglo Swag Mode. EP Enterprise. Rap Entertainment, Manny Green, I see you. Brethren. Blue. Sham Sincere, Black Dot. Kokai Double.
Special.
My mind's straight. 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 Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. My mind's straight. My mind's straight. My mind's straight. My my nine straight, my mind straight, my nine straight. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. Fine, if we gon' grind, let's grind. I'm 9 tenths, 9 dimes, 10 cents 9 times. If 10 cent times 9's 90% in dimes, then I'm fighting against the 10% controlling your mind. Yeah, I'm fighting against the 9 to 5, controlling your time. Fighting crime, fighting the Pope and 9, patrolling our kind. That's a 9, asking for mine, you must be asking for 9. As for mine, no, that's a sign, can pass a 6 for a 9. That's a 6, no, that's a 9. You see, the shape and design is the same, but the value changes if you flip it one time. I'll explain. The value changes if you flip it one time with the exact shape and design you call a 6 or a 9. 69, the cancer sign is yin, it ain't redefined. Out of 10, I'm at a 9, I'm 6 and 6 better 9. Okay, 999 and plus to a key, a 999 plus a buck from a G. Right angle, 90 degrees for like the 90s to me. 89 and the 93, we gon' gas it and dry the beat. See the circle ringing in trees, current coil for energy, current coil for DNA, and 9 volt in the battery. 9 lives, 9 pilots divide. Take a square with 4 sides with 9 boxes inside. Let's call it tic-tac-toe. X and O's, no actual lead. 3 months for 30 days, be a 90-day guarantee. A state of emergency, in a state of emergency. 911, a 911, no denying the urgency currently. For currency, some use it 9 to pay rent. Keep it 100, like $99.99. 9 cents, dressed to the 9 in my size 9 shoes. On my wave, like a 1980s breakdance move. On my grind, dressed to the 9 in my size 9 shoes. On my wave, like a 1980s breakdance dude. My mind straight, my 9 straight, my mind straight, my 9 straight, my mind straight, my 9 straight. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. My mind straight, my 9 straight, my mind straight, my number 9 straight, my mind straight, my 9 straight. Had to buck 'em down with my 9mm. Wa da da dang, wa da 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 dang, wa da da dang, wa da 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 dang, wa da da dang, wa da 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 dang, wa da da dang, wa da 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 dang, wa da da dang, wa da 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 dang, wa da da dang, wa da 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 dang.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. She said number 9 is the charm. Let's see. Let's see if this is it right here. Knowledge born in law. Again, thank you, brother, for your expertise and your due diligence in making this thing happen. What was I building on before we left? Oh yeah, just focus on your legacy and what you want your legacy to be, and let that be your guiding force in every decision that you make, every move that you make, because you're born here for a reason, and that reason is that purpose for the beneficial for the benefit of humanity. And so, whatever that passion is, whatever your passion, your purpose is intertwined with that passion. Um, so my passion is empowering people. I love speaking life to people, especially my people, who need it the most, um, and creating platforms to where we can tap that divine nature inside ourselves, and that knowing inside of ourselves, and giving structure, um, and strategy to um, expedite and efficiently bring it out. Um, so yeah. Mm-mm, no. Um, my children, I tell you, boy, they see me here and they still like, you know what? I still need your attention anyway, regardless of what you're doing. Um, yeah, I am really because I was ready for a back and forth conversation, and so this is what I was prepared for. I wasn't prepared to do a solo show. Um, like I said, I'm not so um, the one to be really uh, bigging myself up. I know I need to get better with that. I really need to get better with that. Um, but I'm just like I said, I'm a background type dude. Unless I am called to do so. Now, it's not like I can't do it. It's just I prefer to be in the background doing the work. Um, and the show is still in the works too, so I can't really get too much detail about July 13th at the Met. Um, I know the last show I did at the Met was epic for me because that was like the biggest show that I've ever been in. Um, and the designer that I chose to model for, I had him on the show. I had them on the show actually. Divine Expressions, and they was talking about the process of them designing the clothes they design, and like it's heavily culturally influenced. You have the kente cloth, you had mud cloth uh, on everything, and those are the items that I really love rocking because you see our tradition in the highest heights. Um, Now, again, the reason why I love Netfah's clothes, her clothes are designed to make you feel good, and not just from the self-esteem perspective, but just comfort. Like clothes are comfortable, bro. Like uh, you could go from um, chilling in the house comfort to stepping out on a set and being real fly with it. Um, and she has signature pieces. Like not too many people are using cowrie shells in their clothing, and she does. And so that's one of the things you can kind of distinguish her clothes from others. Um, really simplistic, um, natural material, um, constructed in a way that it fits your body um, seamlessly. Um, so, um, and it's a real uh, shame that um, yeah, can she hear me still? Because, like I say, I see her name. I see her up here, um, her place. Um, okay. Um, so yeah. Oh man, I just really um, wish we can have that conversation. Let's talk about. I guess we could go more into what BMa'at does. Um, okay. Knowledge born. If you can go to another video while we work this out, that would be dope. Um, that way we could try it again. I will go out and refresh and then come back and then we'll try it again. Sounds good? Um, yeah, so um, the reason why, and I don't know if y'all know the story. I don't know if you heard the story. Probably tired of hearing the story. Um, but this idea, this concept came into existence um, uh, maybe like 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago, when I was introduced to the BMa'at way of living, um, the BMa'at philosophy, I should say, um, in ideology. And I thought it was great. I thought it was cool, but uh, never took it really seriously. I love the concept of it, um, but I didn't think it was something that we could really implement in today's reality, in today's society. So I thought it was really great to look back in the past and just say, oh, at one time we was really great people, and now we went through the process of being enslaved and be disempowered and things of that nature. And so, like, how can we take those concepts and bring it into our reality to where we could become great again? And so I didn't see how that was possible. And so I just thought it was cool to talk about. And so, are we cool to do that? Knowledge Born? Do I need to go out and refresh again? I appreciate y'all patience. We go through this this trial. Like I said, this normally doesn't happen. For whatever reason, this is happening today. But I am going to leave out and come back refreshed, and hopefully that would assist in the troubleshooting. Maybe I'm doing something on my end, so I'm gonna try this again. All right, see you on the other side.
This time here, RBG, repatriation of situation. I just want to let y'all know I hear all that shit y'all talking. You know in your heart of hearts you can't fuck with this. You knows that. Why I'm tripping, y'all knows that. Let's start talking, let's get into it. Whoa, hold up, what they talking about? I hear you. Matter of fact, fuck all that they talking about. Fuck all that yakety yak, wanna run they mouth. Machete clappity clap, oh goon run them out. Cross the border, show say arrow, hunt them down. Babaloo, why you clean off, it ain't nothing now. 30,000 in the air, my phone still on. Writing rhymes, earphones, with the kill on. Get the skill on, little homie, the real on. EI's getting the chill on, watching me get my meal on. Take a stand in the wreck, get my build on you. You disrespect the whole set and get your steal on. Ma do where if you can, get your bill on. Debit card swipe up, performance is getting tighter. I'm older and plus I'm nicer the motion it I sip on. Most of y'all skip the protocol. Trip on forces and slip, bust your head. Train of thought wreck, you there didn't do what your goon said. Now it's cold red, skeptics is begging to get my heel on. Back like I never left, proper like a sweater vest. I'm the ancestors' favorite rapper, Megadeth. That's true. No guitars though, just a hard flow. That's true. Nicest priest on these beats as far as bars go. A Joshua Eli's on my chest, far as scars go. Stars go, the Fargo stand and rock for photo ops. Bypass their own hood like they don't know the block. Faking culture shots like they forgot them struggles. All befuddled when that muzzle blast cats be like. Suffering succotash beats, concrete, street with sophistication. Repat nation, we deep, baby. Plus RBG certified, fly like the butter with the golden box cutter. Hello, yeah. She's so flirtatious, smile like the Nile, her booty so outrageous. Classic yet refreshing, just to know you is a blessing. Peach snaps in the flukes, here's a toast to patience. Oh well, a closed mouth don't get fed. She came to bed and woke just wanna see the fam blossom. Inhibitions, I lost them, I'm feeling awesome. My shit. Oh man, Sundiata, I told you they weren't fucking with me, cuz.
You need to ask yourself that. Why do you eat food? You need to ask yourself, what is food? Because we got consumables, as acidic, dry, whatever you want to call it, and then we got alkaline, wet, real food. We got fake food and we got real food. Now, you growing up in this world, I don't know how old you is. If you my age, you 20, you 28, 29, we is the last ones to know what real is. These jits don't know what real is because they being raised on the fake. So they put the germ in the seed. Roundup ready. They put the germ in the seed. They got fake seeds. So I'm telling you, this is war.
Yeah.
This is fucking war. You got to learn the real, and you got to decipher from the fake because it's getting hard to tell. And that's my message.
Hey, 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 hey. I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yep, same thing, same issues. Okay. Uh, yeah, I did everything I could do on my part, on my end. Um, okay, let's see. Hold on, family. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, this is not normal for us. Um, all right, so um, yeah, so as I begin to do more research on it and understand the universal message of my Tawi, I started to understand that the principles and the virtues of Ma'at is stands the test of time. And when you think about Ma'at and you think about the 42 declarations of Ma'at, the 42 laws of Ma'at, that every religion from all the religions are based off those principles somehow, some way, one way or another. And so once I came to that understanding, it kind of make it um, timeless. And it's not about infusing the 42 declarations into this lifestyle. It's simply about being the virtues and the principles of Ma'at. And um, hence the word, hence the name of the company as BMa'at Inc. And so being virtuous, being truthful, being honest, um, being those virtues, you could just be a better person, just simply being those virtues. Uh, uh, that's okay. We'll definitely have another opportunity to make it happen again. Um, it's okay. Um, this happened for a reason. I believe everything happens for a divine reasoning. Um, and with that, I'm going to share. I'm just gonna shut it down and then wait until the next opportunity. Maybe I'll schedule the next guest for next week until um, the following week, and then Netfah, we will try it again next week if you're open to it. Um, the whole show format was around her, based around her, and her sharing with us um, the strategies on healing, the power of our clothing, power of our choosing what clothes to wear and the colors that we choose and what day that we should choose the colors. Um, damn. Uh, so yeah, so um, yeah, I think I'm just going to end this show today. I'm going to spend the time with the family, and then next week we will resume as normal and as usual. And next week I'll be more prepared to give you a fulfilling show. Um, yeah, I wasn't prepared, so forgive me for not being prepared. I was prepared for our exchange, but I was not prepared to do the show myself. Um, so, with saying that, um, I'm going to bid you peace and infinite blessings. Um, and if you have show ideas, topics, ideas, and resources to assist on this mission, please email me at Farugh1973 at yahoo.com. If you found value in this presentation, please give and or continue to give to continue to support no matter the amount. Um, it's all tax deductible because this is a 501c3 and we do work with youth and we work with families. And so, um, yeah, we partner with a lot of organizations on providing food, clothing, and shelter, um, all kind of programs. We have linked up with another partner to where we are actually shipping stuff over to Haiti, shoes and t-shirts and things like that to Haiti, um, I-80. So, uh, so any amount that you give will go towards that movement, that purpose. Um, along with um, we also partner with African Independence Day Organizing Committee to bring you um, Independence Day, African Independence Day in August. Uh, also partner with Daddy University where we teaching dads life skills to be better partners and to be better husbands, be better men, and be better caretakers for their children. Um, so yeah, I think the next show, of course, we will have Netfah. Um, again, if she would have us, we would have Netfah on. If not, then we would go with our regular guest, and we are trying to get Netfah on um, the following week. We're going to have another opportunity to explore um, her mind. Um, wow, it's crazy. So I think next I would be more prepared. Like I said, I would definitely have more information on our partnerships, more information about BMa'at and the things that we're doing. Um, yeah, and beat my own horn a little bit. Be prepared to do so. Like I said, I want to give everything that I present. I want it to be factual. I want it to be informative. I want it to be impactful. I don't want to just be rambling off and things of that nature. So I won't waste your time, and I won't waste mine giving um, information that we can immediately impact. Oh, are we trying again? So yeah. Um, so we have plenty of sponsors. We have plenty of supporters um, that we work with to remedy any any anything that we're challenged with. Um, so yeah, so please reach out. Again, Farugh1973 yahoo.com. Um, we are solely funded by your generosity. So everything that we receive from you goes into the projects and the initiatives that we um, find um, fruitful for our liberation. And so Cash App, # BMa'at Inc. Also, if you have the opportunity to sponsor and support this platform, Cash App $ Knowledge Born Allah, help this platform stay afloat. We need it. We need platforms such as this to where we can kind of build and share strategies and life skills to heal and become better. So yeah, that's it. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna just gonna stop and we're gonna try it again. Like I said, I will definitely reach out to you. She said, "How could we stop the bleeding?" So we're gonna definitely stop now, and then I will talk to you on the phone, and then we reconvene and set up another time to where we could do it. As I end the show, I always end the show with our slogan, and our slogan is "Be Ma'at," so you can master your life, become a master of life. Yeah. So that's the move, family. Again, be Ma'at, become a master of life. Peace and blessings.
That gangbang stuff not in me. I'm getting some money. Stiglo, aka chasing money. That's my game.
Being dead broke is the root of all evil. When you got this money, you can do a lot with it. When you ain't got no money, you can't do nothing. You thinking of ways to get it. People will rob for this money, kill for this money, steal for this money, scam for this money, script for this money, sell dope and take drip for this money. But when they ain't got it, they'll come kill you about their money. Nigga, set your ass up in the motherfucking jail about this money. Nigga, snitch on you about some money. So why we take money so motherfucking lightly? You got the value of dollar, but you gotta understand it ain't gonna never stay in your pocket. It gonna go from your pocket to his pocket to her motherfucking wallet.
It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. How you gonna eat? How you paying your rent? Where you gonna sleep? You sleeping on the tent? You living on the street? You sleeping on the bench? I'm on the inside with the outside scent. Now I'm on the inside and what outside meant.
So I'm on the inside with the outside scent. Now I'm on the inside and what outside meant.
Cause I don't so dimes, I don't so nicks. Plug with the plug, cause my man so bricks. With the water town with the OT trip. We made a bad steak with the OT flip. I don't so music, so CDs, sold a bunch of movies, DVDs, and Goodman Plaza. We all made cheese to securities, to call the police. I done posted up at the hot dog cart. All beef dogs with the meat sauce mark. I can bring it back, come again, restart. But now I got a made special every time. Old school tab with the marker, we sharp. Down to the dawn, in the water, we sharks. Old school tab with the marker, we sharp. We can rock it anywhere in the Mars car art. You can pump blood through my vein like heart. Don't let the bull fly, bull's eye that starts. It's in the parking lot, in the car we park. With the music turned up, just how we spark. Rolling up tree with the backwood bark. Pocket full of vapes and they all smart cars. Separate day from the light like dark. And we bring green back like the month of March. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. It ain't no grind if it don't make sense. my pack in that trap, and I'ma give my partner half that. Take the debit card to the register until the cashier won't cash back. You can put my pay on PayPal, you can put my cash on Cash App, you can put my coin on Bitcoin. Listen, I just want my cash back. I'ma put my pack in that trap, and I'ma give my partner half that. Take the debit card to the register until the cashier won't cash back.
You supposed to have more than you show and speak less than you know about this money. Cause once people know about this money, they gon' come get this money. And if you don't give it, they gon' take this money. And if you still in their way about this money, they gon' kill you about this money.